What's good, bro? We back in here, and today we're going to be discussing this new expansion that we were told we will be getting for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, if you guys do not know this, Bandai just recently released a trailer for the Nintendo Switch version of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And that's why a lot of people are really going crazy about this expansion all over again. Because everyone wants to know, it's like, well, what are we supposed to be getting new? I mean, this game has been out for a long time. It's just that you guys are making it available for another console. But we want some new stuff for this game, and you guys told us we were supposed to be getting some more stuff in this game, but y'all haven't given it to us yet. Now, I have two theories. as to what could really be going on right now. First theory is that they're really not working on too much. Either they're working on nothing at all, or they're not really working on too much for another expansion for this game, and they really just don't want to admit it. That's the theory. That's not the one that I want to happen. I don't want that to happen at all. But my second theory is that they're working on something so big to the point where they really can't record any gameplay or record a trailer for us yet because it's still in development. Now, before I go any further into this theory, I do want to just point out that I will be speaking on the date that Goku is supposed to be fighting Jiren, so if you don't want to be spoiled on that, just click off of this video. Right now, everyone is expecting them to be adding some more characters to this game. Characters from possibly Dragon Ball GT, maybe even a new story mode featuring the Dragon Ball GT saga of the Dragon Ball series, and I think that would be really cool, even though GT isn't necessarily canon. I mean, some people consider it canon, but anyway, I still think it would be really cool. Maybe add characters like Baby, the Shadow Dragons, characters like that. People have been wanting that ever since the game has been released. Like, we even have Baby's clothes in this game, yet we don't have him, and that's kind of upsetting, to be honest. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. I'm gonna be talking about the other. See, there's a part 1 and there's a part 2 to the second theory. All right, I'm gonna be talking about the part 2 now. All right, so with Dragon Ball Super going on, everyone has noticed that they have left out a lot of characters from Dragon Ball Super, at least some major characters from other universes. And what I'm about to say is going to end up being some spoilers for some people, and this is why I told you guys to click off of this video. The Goku versus Jiren fight is supposed to be taking place in early October, and if you guys aren't already aware on the deal, I won't even say the deal, what we were told that we were supposed to be getting year-round content since the release of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and we were told that we would be getting more content after DLC 4. That means that up until October 25th, we are supposed to get at least one more expansion. So that expansion could possibly be coming out after the Goku and Jiren fight. And if that ends up being the case, I just can't rule out the possibility of the Tournament of Power arc being in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, I know that it's kind of pushing it because the dates are really close together, but we've seen games over the years release animation in the game before the animation was made in the anime. Now, for most cases, there is a manga that was released before the animation in the game is made, and that ends up giving them a guideline on how to create the animation in the game to fit what would be made in the anime later down the line. Like for the Naruto Storm 4 fight with Naruto and Sasuke and all the other stuff, it was released in the game way before it was released in the actual anime. But a huge reason why the animation was so clean in the game and why it ended up matching the animation in the anime so well is just because of the fact the Naruto Shippuden manga was already finished, and they could just take what was already created in the manga and build off of that, like use that as a guideline on how to create the animation. That's not the case for Dragon Ball Super. Now, if you guys do not know this, the Dragon Ball Super manga is actually behind the anime. That means that they're not going to really have a manga to try to guide themselves on how to create the animation for the game. And that's really the only reason why I think that theory could fail. Like this part 2 of this theory could fail, honestly, with the Dragon Ball Super, the Tournament of Power arc being in the game. But at the same time, I know a lot of people would not even be upset if they just completely left out a whole new part of the story mode and just put more characters in the game, like new characters from Dragon Ball Super. And honestly, I would be happy with that too. I wouldn't be too mad, but I do think that adding a story mode would be a very cool feature. It would be a great way to finish this game. If they don't plan on dropping any more new content for this game, I feel like that would be the best way to go out with a banger, man. If they have to, man, if anybody who is in charge of any of that ends up seeing this video, just know, take your time. If you have to take your time on creating something great to end this game off with a banger, just as long as it's not released after the release of Dragon Ball FighterZ, because I know a lot of the people in this community are gonna go right over to Dragon Ball FighterZ and they're not even gonna think about this game, honestly. That's not gonna be me, but I do know that a lot of people are gonna end up having that mindset. So as long as it's released before Dragon Ball FighterZ and it's a banger, I'm gonna be content with it. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. How you guys feel about these theories? Do I sound like an idiot? If I do, I'm sorry. If you guys like the theory and actually agree with me on some things, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on my notifications as well. And regardless of whether you like my theories or dislike my theories or just hate me as an individual in general, I just want you to have a blessed and wonderful day, man. All right, I'm out, bruh.